2005 IndyCar Series champion is fifth. Very quickly, we've got a replay on the incident involving the Enge. Wow, and that was a big hit as the 3-car of Helio Castronevesem looked to hook wheels with the 2-car of Tomáš Enge, and Helio nearly nosed into the Armco at a 90-degree angle. I'm not sure he could have hit it any harder than he did. That was a very violent crash as they were making their way down the back straight into the bus.
But these fans are fired up. These people were standing and cheering on the parade lap. I can't wait to see them at full song.
Green flag going to be displayed as they come off of turn number 11 onto the front straight for the first time. 60 laps about to be raced here. Green flag is out. Green flag waves. Helio Castronevesem with a big jump. Patrick Carpentier with a big move as he goes inside. Grabs a second spot. Jerry Baker as they come off of turn 1.
And Carpentier may want more Castronevesem now with Tony Kanaan right on him in the third spot. The number 9 car of Scott Dixon. Here by me at full song heading toward Tom Michaels.
Heading down the straightaway, coming up to the bus stop. They gear it down. Here comes Helio Castronevesem back behind him. It is Tony Kanaan, third place right now. Then it is Dario Franchitti in that car we were talking about, the 83. That is Patrick Carpentier.
Goes around the toe of the boot. Now heading back uphill, another 90-foot slight incline. Castronevesem, Dixon, Franchitti, Carpentier.
Got trouble down to the sand pit at the exit of turn number 8. That's the 4th car of Thomas Schechter.
Less than 5 laps.
Panther pits. Mike Griff have any complaints at all about the car?
No, it's just a failure. This is missed a turn. And
this is just outstanding here this weekend. Nicole Mansky, a problem for Brian Herta?
No telemetry. That makes it pretty much impossible to tell exactly what Brian's car is doing. No word yet on if he'll have to pit and come back in, but problems with Brian Herta's car.
Mark Janes, looks like the car's coming up the hill towards you. In fact, we should see them here on the front straight shortly as we get ready to go back to green.
They exit the boot in single file formation and start to make that climb, that huge elevation change. Really bottom out. There's a big dip, if you will, from the exit of the boot back up to turn number 9. Everybody nose to tail as they swing their way through turn number 9. Start to set up for 10, and they'll look for the green flag momentarily.
So as we get ready to go back to green flag racing, we'll complete 8 of 60 at the line. Helio Castronevesem the leader, followed by Tony Kanaan, Scott Dixon, Dario Franchitti, and Patrick Carpentier. Here they come onto the quarter-mile front straight. Underneath the flag stand, green flag flies. Dario Franchitti trying to chase down the number 9 car of Scott Dixon. He runs fourth. In front of him, Tony Kanaan trying to chase down Helio Castronevesem. A good restart. Jerry Baker for Helio as he is in front, climbing the S's towards you.
We haven't mentioned it, Mike, but it's very, very windy back here. I don't have any effect on the drivers or not, but here they come by me right now. Castronevesem, Kanaan, Dixon, there's Franchitti, Carpentier, Planino, and Vitor Mira. A little gap back to the rest of the field, and they're already in turn number 5.
Doing some weaving and jumping back there, going up the straightaway. Now into the bus stop. Helio Castronevesem still with now a 4-car length lead. On second place, Tony Kanaan. Dixon runs in third. Then Carpentier, and it is Dario Franchitti. Everybody else coming through here in single file order, coming off the boot, coming off the bus stop. And
then Scott Dixon, Patrick Carpentier, Dario Franchitti. They're through the toe of the boot, which is turn number 7. Now accelerating, going uphill. Castronevesem picks up some more ground. He's out by about 10 car lengths and slows it down for the right-hand turn in number 8.
Helio for now is the class of this field, but boy, it's a long, long day. Meanwhile, Kanaan and Dixon in a pretty nice battle as they swing wide through the exit of turn number 9. Then the 83 car of Patrick Carpentier and the 27 car of Dario Franchitti.
Been keeping our eye on Tomáš Enge, Dave Wilson, and he really looks like he wants to try to make a move to get around Vitor Mira and perhaps pull up on Giorgio Pontino. Pontino, once again, we want to mention.
It's been great.
Joe, it's great to have you with us, and certainly we want to say thanks to Argent Mortgage for all of your participation. Great having you guys in the IndyCar Series. Great event here at the Glen, and we look forward to seeing you again in the near future. We have restarted. 30 laps are being shown complete. Helio Castronevesem is the leader. Tom Michaels, they head towards you in the bus stop.
And we got a new leader. It is Scott Dixon, who has moved around just coming into the bus stop. Helio Castronevesem moves back to second. Then you've got Tony
Racing machine in. Looks like a long stop for Scott Sharp. The Delphi car has been dropped off the Jags, trying to get every bit of fuel in it they can, and he is away. Meantime, Mark Janes, you said we had a couple of cars slowing on the track?
Brian Herta was one of the cars slowing on the back straightaway. Alex Barron was the other. Those cars slowing as they made their way down the back straightaway and through the bus stop in front of Tom Michaels.
of them coming through here relatively slowly. Right now we've got almost a battle, and Jeff Bucknam is right up in behind Helio Castronevesem as they come down. Watch this action as it goes down into the boot in turn 6.
We'll see them come around that left-hand turn. Castronevesem with Bucknam taking a lead. Oh, look, he'll come down to the inside, and he's going to take a look in a place where you just can't pass. So he'll wisely back off a little bit. Castronevesem will still come out in front. He'll do
the first two cars really checking out on the third place car. You've got Scott Dixon, then Tony Kanaan. Several car lengths back to Dario Franchitti.
Back to lap traffic with Carpentier trying to make his way through that.
Into the front too, as Scott Dixon has about a 5 car length advantage over Tony Kanaan, and now Dario.
And I'll tell you, Dixon's no dummy.
To work behind the lap car, the car that is running in fourth place. No, it is a lap car. The lap car of. Is that Roger Yasukawa? Yes, it is. So Roger Yasukawa, the lap car, keeping
for Scott Dixon. Back to Tom Michaels.
And we've got a crash up here. It is Tomáš Enge and Helio Castronevesem coming down into that bus stop area.
2005 IndyCar Series champion is fifth. Very quickly, we've got a replay on the incident involving the Enge. Wow, and that was a big hit as the 3-car of Helio Castronevesem looked to hook wheels with the 2-car of Tomáš Enge, and Helio nearly nosed into the Armco at a 90-degree angle. I'm not sure he could have hit it any harder than he did. That was a very violent crash as they were making their way down the back straight into the bus. Dan Weldon is on his rear wing saluting the fans. Then Brian Herta has stuck the nose of the XM satellite radio car up against the pit wall doing a burnout. The same for Dario Franchitti, and at the other end of the front straight, we've got Tony Kanaan doing donuts. That's one heck of an orchestrated victory celebration right there by the 4 Andretti Green Racing cars. Okay, the rest of the full field rundown as Dan Weldon continues to celebrate. I've never seen a celebration choreographed quite like that.
And I've never seen him take an Indy car and stick it in the nose and do burnouts like that.